This is a brief demo of Metaphor.com, where I was the director of user experience from 2013 to 2015 and was a UX consultant for a year before that time. So what is Metaphor? It's a cloud-based, process-centric team collaboration tool that helps companies and the teams of coworkers that are part of it to understand how they impact the organization they're a part of, from process mapping to strategy communication to management development. Metaphor helps to bridge the gaps in understanding that often occur in business. Here's a walkthrough of some of the basic functionality. From Metaphor's main page, you can create a new process, or you can use an existing process, and that's what we're going to start with here today. So here you see a process that's already been built. On the right-hand side, you can see discussions and collaboration. We're going to zoom in here to a specific step. You can take a look at the people that are involved on the team of that step. Now here's a process that's brand new. Here's your first step, and I'm going to call it my first step. It's easy to create another process from this. Just by clicking the Add Step button, it creates a new step. Well, it's as simple as that. They're immediately connected and joined. My second step. And then from there, you can move any step to wherever you like it. You can resize the step, make it any size you want, as big as you want, as small as you want. You can change the color of the step. You can do typical things like change the font, change the alignment, change the font color. All those things are possible. So here we are back at an existing process again, and I'm doing the same thing. I've just created an additional new step, and now another one. And I'm entering a name for it. Just want to show you how easy it is to reposition these steps on the screen, and also you can add artwork to a step, as well as upload files that may be an important part of the step. When you're ready, you can drop a pin on any step or step artwork and start the collaboration process by opening up a discussion post. This works like many other familiar social media systems do, and allow coworkers to work together to build a process and to better understand their role within it. When you're ready, you can always zoom in on a step and choose a coworker that you'd like to look at more information about, which brings up their profile page. And it's easy to favorite a coworker so that you can follow them in the activity feed as they do things within the Metaphor environment. From the process, you can also view the dashboard for the entire process, which gives you some added information, statistics about how you impact your other coworkers, about what impact you have across the company, the various ways that the steps of your process connect to customers, teams, vendors, etc., and an activity feed where you can track the actions of your coworkers on that process. Once you've entered enough data into Metaphor, it's possible to create reports that show exactly what impact you have on your company as an individual. So for example, here we're looking at the customers' insight reports, and it can see very clearly the teams and processes that you're involved with and the customers that you directly impact just by your involvement on those teams. This helps coworkers discover how they affect specific customers and how they contribute to the company as a whole. In Metaphor, processes can also be structured as visuals, where it's a visualization of the process as opposed to just a string of steps linked together. So here we are searching for a visual. We're going to bring up one right now. This is nothing more than a process visualized as a knowledge map to help coworkers within the company to more clearly understand their role within the company. The visual builder portion of the application is also very robust. Here's a quick example of how these visuals are built from scratch, using assets within the Metaphor system and text fields, and over time you build a pretty convincing knowledge map. Another great feature of Metaphor is its ability to zoom infinitely along the z-axis, allowing users to place tremendous amounts of data that's accessible and readable when you zoom in, but not visible at all when you're zoomed out to view the entire process. This enables visual processes to be both easily parsable and informationally dense at the same time. Of course, there's a lot more to Metaphor than just these basics, but I wanted to give a basic overview of how the system flowed. If you'd like to try out Metaphor yourself, just visit www.metaphor.com and sign up for a free trial. You can learn more about my contribution to Metaphor during my time there by taking a look at the job history listing for Metaphor on my resume.